Okay, and we're already... Hang on a second. Hold, please. There we are. Okay, I had just a little bit of trouble setting up the stream again. Because last time I streamed on Twitch, just to test the waters on that. I didn't really like it, so, you know, now I'm back here to YouTube. Also, you can't watch that stream. It wouldn't let me download the VOD. In fact, the VOD wasn't even there. I couldn't find it. I assume there was some kind of setting I needed to hit that would have made it able to download. But, I don't know. So anyway, we are back on YouTube this time. And you'll be able to watch the VOD some other point in the future. Alright, and as you can see, we also have a counter this time. We are at 150 eggs. I will show you just to confirm, because hopefully my math isn't off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Relicanth boxes, completely full, so... I believe that is 150, I did the math. But if I am wrong, if I did the math wrong, please let me know. And I can count up the counter. Make sure that works. Yay, it works. Cool. Go back down. Okay. So that is that, I do believe. And without further ado, we can just jump right into the whole streaming part. So I'm going to turn this down for me. Okay. Now everything should be fine for you. And back to this, back to the old good old egg hatching. And if you're wondering, the last time I did this, I had trouble with storage space. I was gonna run out. Whoops. I was gonna run out of storage space, but I just moved all the Magikarp to home, and I'm going to release them en masse here in a bit, probably tonight or something. I'll release all those Magikarp. They can go find new homes somewhere else. Once I get, or if I get big enough to where I have at least a couple people watching, maybe I'll do like Wonder Trade streams where I trade off Pokemon that I used for fodder to try and shiny hatch. That didn't make any sense. We'll trade off the Pokemon that hatched that weren't shiny. That makes more sense. If that's something that people would be interested in. I don't know. I think people might be interested in that. We'll just have to see. But anyway, that'll be a long ways away, because I don't think I'm going to get very many viewers anytime soon. Although I have noticed that my Mario World Let's Play has gotten a decent amount of viewers. The first episode I think has 12 views now. The finale has I think it's about 3 views, or maybe it's 6 even. Pretty good amount of views, honestly. If I do say so myself. So now we hatch the eggs. What is that? A Maractus? I haven't seen you around these parts. Get on out of here. When I inevitably upload the... Oh, we want to move him. Yeah, when I inevitably upload the video and stream highlights for catching the shiny, I might include every time I run into a wild Pokemon here, just for the fun of it. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll run into one of these Pokemon and it'll be shiny. If I do it long enough, it might have to happen. Or not. I should have made the font for the egg counter. I should have maybe changed that to something more interesting. And I probably could have added like an X, like egg times this many. But I'll think about that. I'll do that later. The thing is with selecting fonts in OBS is it's kind of awkward. But I guess that's only because I have the size so big. I don't know. Okay. This is our 151st egg. We now have just as many Relicanth as there were Pokemon in Gen 1. How oh. That one was fast. And neither of them were shiny. I might also adjust where the egg sits as well. At some point, maybe I could lower those two things, the egg and the counter, a bit down more. I think it's kind of overlapping the screen, although I can't really tell. Let me look. No, I don't think it's overlapping the screen. I think it's fine. If anything, it's overlapping the... I think there's still a black bar at the bottom of the screen. I think, need to fix that. But I swear I fixed it before. Oh well. Alright. Gosh, and now I'm sitting here thinking, did I do it right? Did I remember to count all the Relicanth? Because I hope I didn't forget one. That'd be very embarrassing if I did. First stream with a counter and I already forget to count up. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we're good. We are golden. Keep hatching these fish. And one day, one of them's bound to be shiny, right? Maybe. I do believe when we counted, I think it took 159 Yamask. And about this many Magikarp as well. So we're about still on average. We're still on course for the shiny. So it'll happen. Any egg now. We'll get the shiny. This could be a very short stream. If I did end up ever getting the shiny like this early into stream, I'd probably just start hatching the next one? I don't know. What would I do? Would I just start hatching the next one? Because then I'd have to change it, like the thumbnail. Right, because then it would be clickbait. Or maybe I just would end the stream. That would be funny. Alright. Yeah. I haven't streamed at all yet. Well, I think I streamed earlier this week, yeah, with like Fortnite, but I haven't really streamed much at all. Not even on the weekend. Because, I got tired. That's it. I was just kind of, not tired of streaming, per se. I was just kind of tired in general, and I didn't feel like streaming. And then I also bought Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. And I played that almost all day, Saturday. I played it almost all day Friday and Saturday. Friday afternoon and Saturday afternoon. So, I was hooked on that game. I love Nobunaga's Ambition. It's a great game. At least the singular one I've played is pretty great. I played it on PS4 for many hours. And now I finally got it on PC, and I could put custom images in. So I put in the real Nobunaga that we all know and love from Fate Grand Order. Because what else are you gonna do with that game, right? You know, I could maybe do I could let's play or stream Pokemon Conquest. See, that might be fun, but also that's a really long game. I don't know. I'm also not great at it. I feel like it would make for fairly boring content for me, but I could try it eventually, maybe. I actually do know what I'm gonna do for my next stream. I am going to do Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's a ROM hack for Pokemon Crystal, and it looks interesting. So I do believe I'm going to do that, because today I actually watched Point Crow's video on Poke Wilds, which is another one I want to do as well. That'd be another fun stream game. But I saw him do that, and I was looking at it, I think on the Poke Wilds subreddit, and somebody brought up that it was similar to Crystal Clear. And that's what got me looking into that, and both of those look really fun. So, I think the next few streams could be them. I also might just do a Fortnite stream in between at some point. You know, because I still like playing Fortnite. But, yeah. Pokemon, Poke Wilds and Pokemon Crystal Clear seem very fun, and I would very much so like to play one or both of them. And I already have them downloaded and everything. So... yeah, look forward to those streams. Other than that, I wanted to do I've said this before multiple times on the channel, but I wanted to do Luigi's Mansion as like a stream, and then Luigi's Mansion 3 maybe as a Let's Play. The problem with that is that again, I got lazy, I got a little tired, and I didn't really feel like streaming, and now it's the 30th of October, and tomorrow's the 31st, and I'm probably, I mean, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna feel like streaming an entire session of Luigi's Mansion all in one day. So I can't do it as like an October Halloween game, but I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me from just playing it in November. I mean, it's a good game. You don't have to play a good game just because it's October. You know, you don't have to only play a game just because of the season. So, I don't know. I could still do Luigi's Mansion. And then maybe next year I'll like make sure to try and stream it. And or let's play it. Cuz I do want to play it still. It's been so long since I played Luigi's Mansion. And truthfully, I am really feeling the itch to go back to it. I was watching Daz reviews. He started streaming again recently. I guess literally today, doing Luigi's Mansion, and that's what got me like really thinking about Luigi's Mansion again. It's like, ooh, not only two big things from my childhood coming back: Daz and Luigi's Mansion. Not that Daz has ever left, really. He just went to other content, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so I don't know. I could still do Luigi's Mansion. I want to set up a Dolphin for like, because I don't know how you set up like for the Wii pointer. I don't know how you account for that. Shake can be mapped to a button, I believe, but I don't know how you do pointer. You'd probably have to do it like with the mouse. But I also saw someone say that they set it up to like a joystick, but then that would interfere with the camera. So I don't know. I don't really know what you do for that. I think you can get like a sensor bar specifically made for emulating Wii games on Dolphin. So I may have to look into that, because there's a lot of Wii games I want to play. Not as many GameCube games or anything I want to play. I really want to play Pikmin. Pikmin is one that I really want to do. But while I could do the GameCube version, I'd rather do the Wii version. I don't know. Maybe that's me being picky. But there's also nothing stopping me from just playing on Wii U. I could, except for the fact that the Wii U's in an inconvenient location, I could just, like, still hook it up to the HDMI, obviously, and capture it from there. Again, the only thing stopping me is the fact that it's kind of far away, so I'd have to figure that out, but that's pretty simple, all in all. Well, of course, I don't have Pikmin 1. I could do that with Pikmin 2. Pikmin 1, I would, you know, have to figure something else out. Or I could, like, buy it on Amazon. I'm sure you could find it on Amazon somewhere. Because Pikmin 2 I have on there. And Pikmin 3, I would just play Pikmin 3 Deluxe on Switch. And believe it or not, I can play Switch games pretty easily, so... Although, honestly, I don't know, I kind of prefer the original Pikmin 3. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it just yet. But Pikmin 3 Deluxe has a few changes that I'm not a fan of. Not anything major, but it's slightly different in certain ways that I kind of feel are less are lesser. Mostly with the lock-on, I guess. The lock-on, I couldn't describe it off the top of my head, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then, not only that though, but it specifically changed. They specifically changed the way that that charging works. Like when you charge the Pikmin, you have them charge forward. They altered something with that makes it, like, harder to do certain things. And again, I don't know exactly how that is, but it just is. That definitely makes a few fights harder for me. Maybe if I, when I get more used to the Deluxe controls, it probably won't be an issue. But as it is, all my muscle memory is basically still loaded in from the Wii U version. Oh, you know what? The worst part about Pikmin 3 Deluxe is you can't cycle. You can't cycle between Pikmin. Yeah, that one sucks. If you miss a Pikmin, you have to scroll all the way through the list again. You can't go back. Which I feel like they could have mapped it in a way that would have made it possible. But I don't know. I at least wish they would have let you map your own controls. I mean, again, you theoretically could do that with the Switch menu or the Switch settings, but then that changes everything, like, universally, and you'd have to reset it every time. And that is something that I'm not willing to do because I'm lazy. Speaking of lazy, I really should do something about the chat. I really should make a new setting for that, make it look a little prettier somehow. Yeah, I still don't know really though what I want to do in terms of, like, scheduling. Because I kind of still want to do something a little consistent, but also I'm not a very consistent person. I'm not good at being consistent. I am so scared that I miss a Relicanth. I forget to hit the counter. I'm pretty sure I'm still on track. I'm pretty sure everything's still correct. But, I'm not sure. See, this is one of those instances where we're having a large chat, a bunch of people talking, would either be a benefit or a downside. Because on one hand, they could remind me that I missed one. On the other, they could gaslight me to thinking that I did, even when I didn't. So, pick your poison, I guess. At least the wild area is clear. We got this beautiful view, even though I'm not looking at it most of the time. At least it's clear and not super foggy. I guess it is kind of foggy, now that I think about it. The fog is like... The fog is like moving in a circle around me. Like That's interesting. I want to look at that after this. It looked like the fog is, like surrounding... It's orbiting me. Did you see that? Do you see that? Am I crazy? Look, see, it's like how it's moving with me. You know, the fog definitely is orbiting me. They have it set up so the fog is basically a big ring around the player, huh? Now I'm not dogging on the game, but that certainly is a unique effect. One that I'm perhaps not a huge fan of. But I don't know, it works. I mean, I didn't even notice it till I was actively... I mean, if you're actually moving as you should and not going around in rapid circles, you probably wouldn't notice it much, or at least not easily. It does its job. Also, I do believe we're way above the average for the last two. Relicanth wants to be a little more difficult, I suppose. That's okay. Take your time, Relicanth. I also wonder if I should put music. Like, I could... Again, I think I can turn off the in-game music. Also, 169, nice. I think I could turn off the in-game music. I think I've talked about this before. But I think I can do that. And then I could just play my own music under it. But I also don't know what I should do about that specifically. Like what music I should use. Because I know a lot of streamers will use like Nintendo music and stuff, obviously. But also, I don't know, I'm kind of scared of that because I don't want to get DMCA'd. So I don't know what they do to prevent that from happening to them, but I don't know. Like, I have a friend who streams Mamo DXX. He has music play before his stream while it's waiting. And it's often Nintendo music, and I'm kind of just wondering, like, okay, is that not copyrighted? I don't know. I don't know how it works, I guess. I'll probably ask him at some point. But for now, I am clueless. Do I have a relic? I'm gonna look. I do still have a Relicanth, so we can grab that. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme the shiny. At some point, I'm just gonna do a stream, like, early on in the afternoon or something. It's gonna be, like, a long stream, though, where I don't stop until either I get too tired or I finally get the shiny. I don't know. Because this is the 4th shiny hunting stream, right? I've lost count myself, honestly, but maybe like the 5th or something. The 5th day of shiny hunting. I'll just go all in and wait till I hopefully get it. I hope we can still shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet. I saw a leak, and I'm not gonna talk about the leaks because I know people don't like spoilers and stuff, and I don't either. But this was something that I was urgently looking into because it concerned things about shiny hunting, or not hunting specifically, hatching. Skip like, I don't know, a few seconds or whatever ahead if you don't want to hear it. But apparently they've changed the way that breeding works in some way, and I'm not too happy about it. Anyway, that's the end. I'm not talking about spoilers anymore. Other than that, but yeah, I'm not too interested in what they did there. Allegedly, I mean, I'm not sure how it works. The game isn't out yet. It was just a leak. But, you know, hopefully it'll be okay. Will it? I don't know. I wanted to put like a sound effect, because you can use sound effects. You can map sound effects to the counter. I wanted to do something with that, but I wasn't really sure what sound effect I could use, and I also couldn't find any like sound effects. Well, I found a lot, but not really what I was looking for specifically. Not that I knew what I was looking for anyway. But perhaps I could do something with sound effects at some point. With that, I don't know. That'll just have to be something I'll look into in the future. Because for now, I think it's fine as is. I noticed that the last shiny hunting stream, it got one viewer, and one concurrent viewer, who watched for about 8 seconds before leaving, apparently. Which was interesting, because I never saw any concurrent viewers. It never told me that there were any concurrent viewers there. So, I guess you have to watch for at least more than 8 seconds before YouTube updates and says that somebody is indeed watching. So that's fun, I guess. Did I remember to update the counter? I hope I did. Yeah, so they probably tuned in at a point where I was just not talking because I was like just wanting to get the shinies hatched. So I believe we are at 173. But I'm going to make sure. Not that I can really do that very easily. Because we were at 12, right? 1, 2, 3. 6 times 4. What's 6 times 4? Chat. All 0 of you. That's 24. Plus 150. Wait a second. Yeah, that something isn't right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it's 150 plus 24. That should be 174. Evidently I messed something up. So cool, great, awesome. I'm glad I checked at least. But I could just be wrong about this. I've never been good at math in any capacity whatsoever. So I could just be messing something up even worse now. I will manually, at the end, make sure that I know specifically how many. I'll manually count. And hopefully next time I do a shiny hunt, I'll have the counter at the beginning. And we won't forget any. We won't miss any hatches. I just need to remember not to forget. Still no shiny. Truthfully, I thought perhaps we would have the shiny by now. But Relicanth wants to be the most elusive one so far, apparently. Which is very inconvenient because I would like to get that little video out of the highlights and the shiny vlog, you know, whatever. The Fiery Hunt Shinies series, whatever I want to call it. Because I would like to get that out as well. Speaking of highlights, though, I wonder if I should start doing stream highlights. Like, in general. I don't know. Maybe at some point I will. Because I definitely want to do, like, I'll combine... I'll like, skim through every shiny hunting video. And, you know, pick out funny moments or interesting moments or whatever like that. To the lead up to the shiny. That's what I want to do for those videos. As for other streams, though, I'm really not sure. Because, I don't know, it's like, what can I really do with, like, you know, I don't know, Halo, or, like, Fortnite, or Salmon Run. I mean, I could just combine a bunch of, like, funny moments from those sorts of things, which is possible. I just don't know. I probably will at least do them for, like, the stream series. So, like, for, when I do, Crystal Clear, I could do, like, the, like, highlights for that. And, you know, if I do, like, I don't know, if I stream... I'm blanking on examples, which is silly. If I stream, I don't know, Mario 64 or something, I could do highlights, but for, like, one-off streams, for just, like, you know, streaming some games of Halo or Splatoon or whatever, I might not. Unless I really feel like a stream has a lot of super funny moments. I just don't know. But it's something to think about. And I might do them sometimes, maybe. Who's to say? The problem is that would require me to keep, like, all of the VODs, right? Like, I need to keep them saved. Which isn't a problem. Like, I'm keeping all of them saved so far, but I'm not going to just let them pile up forever and ever. Eventually, I will delete some. I'll delete, you know, the Fortnite ones, but... And also, I don't know how... Should I do, like, one stream equals one highlights video, or... Like, realistically, I could probably cut them all together, just because it's like, if I do, like, a Salmon Run, you know, a couple Salmon Run streams, then I just put all the Salmon Run videos together. And, you know, do that. I don't know. Now I'm just getting to that point where I'm rambling, because I'm losing my train of thought very rapidly. I think we're going to reach 200 eggs. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that perhaps we would have had it already. Another thing with, like, highlights and funny moments, I don't think I'm all that funny, to be honest. Which probably... Because, like, again, I've said it before, I can, like, bounce off of funny stuff happening in a game. There's nothing funny about this. I'm just talking to myself, rambling, even, while hatching Pokemon. So it'd be hard to, like... It's gonna be slightly difficult to put together funny moments. Like, with something like, you know, Pokemon Crystal Clear or whatever, where I'm actively doing something, I could put in, like, funny deaths or whatever. With this, it will be a little more difficult. That's why, ooh, I got like a lag spike there. If I ever get like a chat, like people in chat, you know, that would be easy. Because then easier, because you bounce off of chat, make jokes, make quips. Chat could say some funny stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But as it is, this will honestly be kind of difficult to like put funny stuff together. $180. Are we gonna get past Johto in terms of eggs? We're gonna have more Relicanth than there are Pokemon in Gen 2. How many Pokemon are there in Gen 2? Is it 225? Is that the number up to Gen 2? I think. I don't know though. I could theoretically look it up. But I'm not gonna. Once I get like an actual desk, like a better desk, better setup, maybe I could have the computer a little closer. And if I have the computer a little closer, then that might actually screw me over with the fan. But I don't know, maybe I could like type. Not that I would need to. Although if I play a game that requires the keyboard and mouse, then that could be a problem. Although I could just use Joy to Key and just map all the keys to a controller, which is what I do for. It's what I did for the Game Boy emulator. Visual Boy won't let you use a controller. You have to manually. Well, I mean, there isn't anything you can do, I don't think. As far as I know, I could be completely off base with this, but as far as I know, there's nothing you can do. So I had to get Joy 2 key, and then you just map the keys to the Joy pad, and it works that way. I didn't get it for Visual Boy. I actually got it, I think, for, what's it called? Pokemon something. Reborn. Pokemon Reborn. It's a fan game. I got it for that, because that wouldn't let you map to a controller either. So I had to get Joy 2 Key for that. I never did complete it either. I'm kind of waiting for the newest update, or the next update, which might already be out or not. I don't know. But the game is almost complete. The next update will be like the final like version complete update. And I think they're going to do just, you know, updates along the way, but I think in general it is complete at this point. Maybe. I think they said that the version complete update was supposed to come out summer, but that might have got delayed. I don't know, but yeah, I was waiting for that update, so I stopped playing. I might go back to it though eventually. I don't know if I'll play it on like the channel. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do too many like blind games. I mean, I could. I'm definitely not gonna do games that I like really want to play. Games that I really want to play, like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, I'll save that for my own time. I'll just play that on my own time. But I don't know if it's something like I don't know, just a little game that I'm interested in, that I'm not like itching to super duper play. If that makes sense. Maybe I'll do it on stream or something. I mean, we'll see. But what I'm hoping is that if I can get this video out, the shiny video for the Relicanth, maybe people will discover it, and then maybe people will come to the streams. That's the idea anyway. I guess that's why people do stream highlight videos in general. It's a pretty successful business out there. And it's something I'm not entirely sure I really want to do, again, like I said, but for the shiny hunting streams at least, I think it would be interesting. But yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, I also need to get better at commentating and also editing. I need to figure out how, how to make everything flow and feel good. How to pace everything. Perhaps even add in some dank, funny memes. Like the kids do. I thought about doing some epic memes in the Mario World video, but I don't know why I didn't do it. Of course, you have to put them in. You can't just spam them. That would be annoying. But I would like to put in, like, maybe subtle little edits and stuff. Woo. Look at me. Look at me. No, like, with Mario World, for example, I thought about, whenever the Rex enemy came on screen, I would put, like, Rex voice lines from Xenoblade 2. That would have been funny, but I forgot. I thought about it while recording in the back of my head, and then by the time I got to editing, I forgot. That was a big missed opportunity, I think. Boy, my throat. You may notice that my voice has been giving out more than usual. That's because I already recorded 2 hours today. I actually recorded videos today. I recorded the first 2 episodes of my Minecraft Let's Play, which I am excited to get out. Which I should have got it out again Saturday. I want to get the Minecraft videos out on Saturdays. But again, I got tired and lazy. But that won't happen anymore. Hopefully not. Because while I want to do, I'll do Minecraft whenever I feel like. That can just be a thing I can do whenever I want. I can stream it. I can record it whenever. Just do whatever. But I want to at least get one out every Saturday, is what I want to do. So that's the idea for that one. I talk about that a little, I think, in the first episode. And then I also talked about this in the first episode of Minecraft as well, but I would kind of like to get some friends, maybe. Like, get some friends together, like a bunch of my friends from various friend groups, if I can, if that's possible. And, like, make a realm. Like a full-on realm where anyone can join at any time and just play around in that. That would be fun. But I don't know if I have enough friends to really warrant that. I mean, again, I have one friend who says... I've repeated this so many times, it's probably irritating. One friend who is confirmed wants to be on the channel and plays Minecraft. I am wording this so poorly. 2 friends who would be willing to come on the channel. One of them is willing to play Minecraft. The other doesn't really like Minecraft that much anymore, which is fine. But yeah, so and then I don't really have many friends who are super into Minecraft. But maybe, but I do still have quite a bit of friends who are, so that could be a thing that I do. Like, I think having a realm with a bunch of friends would be very, very fun. I just don't know if I have enough who would, be into that and also would consistently, want to play it. I don't know. But I will, I think I'll ask around some. See what my friends think. Oh, no. I forgot to plug in my computer. Uh-oh. This happened earlier, too, while I was doing Minecraft. So, The capture is going to give out for a second. Because... Oh, did I... Shoot. Hold on. I don't think I... Did I update that? I don't think I did. I'm going to go to 190. Because I think that's what I'm at now. I thought the capture was going to go out. Because earlier, I realized, while playing Minecraft, that the battery was low. It went on power saving mode. So then I plugged it in, but that cut off the capture. So I had to restart Elgato. Apparently that didn't happen this time. I don't know if that's because I'm streaming, or if it's because it didn't go into low power mode. I'm not sure. But either way, we look to be fine. That's good. And I talked about this last time too, but that I wanted to get maybe commission someone to draw Sky here, my sword character, maybe even my Legends Arceus character, and again, maybe Scarlet as well in the future. But have someone draw them have someone to draw the ball. Commission someone to draw them and use them for like thumbnails and stuff, and streams, whatever. And actually, I have had an artist reach out to me saying that they would like to do something for the channel, or they'd be interested in it. They wouldn't like to, you know. It's not like they're gonna, you know what I mean. But they, you know, they would like to do something for the channel, and that's cool. I feel happy. I feel seen. It's like, oh. And I don't have the money to do that right now. I've already commissioned a couple other artists to do just miscellaneous things, like OCs. But yeah, no, I'd be really down for that. I think I might commission them to do that. I don't know what their gender is. I don't think it said in their bio. They present feminine, but I'm also not going to go around assuming, especially live, publicly on the internet. That would make me look like a dweeb. A real dingus. A real dingbat, you know. But yeah, no. I think I'll reach out to them. I could actually pull up the Twitter account right now. Yeah, well, they don't have their pronouns in bio, but it does say VTuber Mama, so I'm guessing she's a woman. But also, again, I don't want to assume. The Twitter account is @BackupBella2, by the way, for anyone interested. Very cute art on their media tab. There's some very cute art, and they do VTuber stuff too. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna do VTuber stuff, but I don't know. If I ever think that that's something I'd be interested in, you know, I could probably hit them up and have them make an avatar. Of course, that would be probably very expensive because animation, not cheap. Not cheap. That is a very expensive and very very complex task to do. But it's something I've considered. I just don't know if I have a PC powerful enough to stream and have a VTuber avatar running at the same time. I don't know. I also just don't have a good setup for that either. You would need like to have the webcam pointed right at you, I think, and everything. That is just not something I have access to. Maybe in the future I could do that. But as for right now, that even if I wanted to, that isn't really in the cards right now because of my setup. It's still a very, very poor setup. We are approaching 200, huh? That's crazy. Oops. Yeah, and of course, if I ever do get her or anyone else to do art for the channel, if I commission to do art for like a thumbnail or something, I will, of course, credit them in the description, always. You should always credit the artists, kids. Because they work very hard to do things. And it's kind of scummy to not give credit. My ears feel weird all of a sudden. I don't know why. Like, I don't even have the earbuds in. They're just hanging off my ears. So it can't... I don't think it's that. But maybe the act of having them hang off my ears is in some way affecting my equilibrium or something. I don't know. Ears are very sensitive, so even the slightest little thing could probably throw you off. But I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. Golly gee. This sure is fun. I don't know. I kind of prefer this to I don't know, like something like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl at least. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Because in like other games, you would you know, hold down the up button, and hold down the down button, hold down the left, and then hold down the right, whichever ways it goes in whatever game. But yeah, here you just twirl the stick around, and I don't know. I guess I kind of prefer that because I don't have to apply pressure to my thumb constantly like that. But then at the same time, I guess that also comes with the risk of potentially putting strain on the joystick and then creating Joy-Con drift eventually. I don't know. It's not as bad as Sun and Moon though. That game, breeding in that game, literally tore apart my circle pad. Like, you all know the trick. There was like a 2x1 fence that you could go in and get on Tauros. And that would, eventually that just destroyed the circle pad. Which is very unfortunate. Luckily, I had a backup 3DS. But I really should get a new one. Because I just have the 3DS XL. That's the base model 3DS XL. I really should get a new Nintendo 3DS. For longevity, because eventually that will give out on me. I mean, it's really only a matter of time. So yeah, I'd love to get something. Alright, only 2 more until 200. Golly. Relicanth is not going to make this easy, huh? No, he is not. I also hope that egg asset that I've been using is free and not stolen from somebody. I looked as much as I could, and it seems like it's just like a free use, like, asset that someone made. Or maybe it's just an official render. I couldn't find that official render in, like, Bulbapedia or anything, though. I was hoping Bulbapedia would have, like, you know, an egg render. But it doesn't have that for the generic egg anyway. It has, like, the art for eggs back in Gen 2, I think. That has them, like, colored to specific Pokemon. But, none of the, like, the generic egg. Which is very bizarre to me. Alright, number 200. Let's see what number 200 is. It's just a little fella. I think that one's a girl. Well, that is 200. We've officially hit 200. And what do we have to show for it? Nothing. No, it was a guy. Okay. Nothing. Nothing but a big old pile of Relicanth. What are we even going to do with them all? Who's to say? We've almost come up on one whole hour, too. So in about an hour, we got through 50 eggs. That's pretty good time, I guess. Is it? I don't know. But, 50 eggs per hour, I guess. Not terrible, maybe? Since I've done like 3 hours of talking today, I definitely am going to need to rest my voice a bit. I've been taking a lot. I've been taking, like it's a drug. No, I've been eating a lot of honey recently to offset, you know, all the talking I've been doing. I mean, I haven't been eating it all the time, but after I'm done recording, I usually have a spoonful of honey. That helps soothe my voice. My voice box. And also, honey's just good in general. I love honey. I'd love to get... There's someone, like, right down the road who actually sells honey, but... We just always... Ooh, wait. Did I forget to hatch another? I might be off again. Oops, but... Yeah, there's someone who sells honey right down the road, but we always forget to stop by. And it's getting to the point where, you know, he's gonna close... It's gonna close soon for the, you know, the autumn, the winter. So I really want to stop by there and grab some honey, because local honey sounds amazing. Okay, let's check to make sure that we have the counter right. Okay, so grab up my handy dandy calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. That's 180 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We missed Well, one, actually. We missed one. Okay. Try not to do that again. So we're actually at 202 eggs. Boy, it sure would be nice if this next egg were a shiny. That would be cool. That would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Nope. Number 203, you are not shiny. Okay. Two or four. At some point, I do wanna make the shiny vlog video. So if you could get your shiny Relicanth, that'd be cool. And also, the longer you delay, the more footage I have to shift through. Please don't make me shift through like 60 hours of footage. Or I guess sift through is the word I'm looking for, not shift. Okay. Oops. Talk to me. Maybe I will advertise the stream on Twitter or something next time. Maybe I could do that right now, even. Maybe I will. You don't mind, do I? Do you? You don't mind, do you? Because maybe I will... Maybe we'll just do that. Maybe I'll... Go ahead, not Discord. Twitter. We're at 200 plus, where's the plus button? Eggs now, and still no shiny. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Link the video and put the thumbnail there as well. Where's the thumbnail? It should be down here. I need to organize this because I have everything I've ever made in GIMP, which is what I use. It's all in one folder. I need to put the thumbnails in like a separate folder. Should I hashtag anything? What would be a hashtag that people use? Like hashtag shiny? Hashtag shiny Pokemon, I guess? I'm gonna do hashtag shiny Pokemon. Sure, why not? I'll go ahead and do that. And I'll stream for a little longer than... I usually only do like an hour. But, yeah. Okay. So just a little bit of advertising. I don't know. Maybe someone will find it. I don't know. Maybe I'll just annoy my friends who also use Twitter. That's possible. But I don't know. I mean, see, most people, I feel like do advertise stuff on their Twitter, but I just use Twitter. I said this earlier on Twitter even. I just use Twitter mostly to like just retweet cool art and funnies. I don't and also interact with friends. I don't really I don't know. I don't know if I love advertising my stuff, Especially because again, I just mostly just use it for friends. And I don't want to. I mean, I don't talk to many people anyway, but I don't want to make people feel like I'm just advertising myself to them. I feel like that might be annoying to people. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they don't care. That's also entirely possible. I could just be overthinking everything, and maybe no one cares. I think I will turn the music down a little bit though. This is a shea bit. That'll probably be a little better. Or maybe it was perfectly fine as it was, and I'm just crazy. I don't know. $207, yay. Golly gee. I wonder if I should turn on online features. Oh, it's Phantom T. Yeah, this is Sword. I have the shiny charm in Sword, so I hunt in Sword because it's my best odds I could possibly have. Outside of maybe Legends Arceus, that might be a little better. It still says 0 concurrent viewers, though, which is strange, because clearly somebody is viewing. I don't know why it says that. Did I forget to to count another one? Probably. So why Relicanth out of all the Pokemon to grind for? Right, so a Twitch streamer by the name of MamoDXX, I was watching one night. He's currently streaming Pokemon Emerald, Randomizer Nuzlocke, and he trashed Relicanth, which I simply will not stand for. So I'm doing this out of spite to him. Technically, you got 2 viewers because I'm screen sharing with the. Oh, nice. Hello, Phantom T girlfriend. Shoutouts to you. Man. I concur. Man in all capitals. She goes by Blanky. Or just Blank. Nice. Well, hello, Blank. Blanky and or Blank. Like the No Game, No Life reference. I actually have not watched that. I'm sorry. I was told it was very good. And I think I watched half of the first episode, and for some reason never watched any more. but I probably should. I feel like it's so hard for me to watch anime because I don't know. I'd rather just watch YouTube. Is so much easier to consume. It's either that or I'm playing video games all the time. But I got to get back to watching every episode of Pokemon. I'm still in Johto, and it's only gonna get longer and longer from here. Speaking of Johto, how many Pokemon are there in Johto? I'm pretty sure I've almost hatched more eggs than there are Pokemon in Gen 2. I think it, like I said earlier, but I think it's 225. YouTube is just so much more stable of a platform. Yeah, yeah, a lot of streaming sites, legal and on the seven seas, not exactly the most stable of platforms. Well, it's not my most creator friendly. It certainly isn't Twitch. Yeah, I actually, I actually tried streaming on Twitch a few days ago. I think it was Wednesday or something. I don't remember. I streamed Fortnite. It wasn't lovely. I didn't enjoy the experience very much. YouTube is a lot more yeah, stable and convenient, I guess. I couldn't even figure out how to do pop-out chat and get the chat on the screen for Twitch. Like I tried to do it the way that, you know, you should, but then on like the screen on the stream, it would say like log into Twitch, but it wouldn't say that on anywhere else. So I don't know why it said that. That was wacky. But with YouTube I can just plop it right in. I really like this VTuber. She had a smaller audience. Feel like I got to know her on an anime group watch, but then she decided to defect to Twitch, and that was super lame. Aw. Twitch defectors are very lame. That sucks. YouTube was super... Yeah. Yeah, and like with Twitch, you watch like a 30-second, like 30-second ads before you even get the chance to watch a stream, unless you have unless you're subscribed. It sucks. And then and then it crashes after the the ads are finished. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Twitch. Even if it might be slightly easier to get noticed on, in terms of live streaming at least. Because I was actually talking about this on the Twitch stream, but I figure like, how easy is it for live streams to even get noticed on YouTube? Is my question. Because I don't know if because unless you're subscribed, I don't know if it'll like recommend random live streams to people, or what. I don't know how exactly that works. Because there is a live tab, but also I had to look for it. I don't know if anyone actually uses the live tab on YouTube or not. Right? I remember putting up with that recently for an Overwatch Twitch promotion for a free Mercy skin, but the ads were such a hassle. Yeah. Yeah. It's so annoying. Like, I think YouTube does ads on streams too, but they're usually only like 15-second ads at least, as far as I could see. Or at most. Yeah, that's true. I guess it doesn't quite work like that. And YouTube is more VOD oriented than stream. Yeah. Yeah. Streaming is definitely secondary for YouTube. Also, I hope I sound all right as well. I think I do, but I'm pretty sure you can hear the fan in the background still, which sucks. I also hope I didn't miss an egg while talking. I So far I've missed like 2 eggs, and I've had to go back and recount. Do you know if a Pokemon with Flame Body still makes eggs? Yeah, yeah, they do. I have a Volcarona in the party right now. You sound good. I don't hear. Oh, you don't? Because in OBS it says that there's a slight like noise even when I'm not talking. But if you can't hear it, that's great. Actually, okay, that's awesome. Maybe his Discord muffles background audio. Yeah, true. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Volcarona, Flame Body and Magma Armor make eggs hatch faster. So that's why I got Volcarona in the party. Which is actually my Volcarona from Black 2, I believe. Either Black 2 or Black 1. I named both the characters in both those games the same. So, the GF approves of your Pokemon. Good, I'm glad. She has taste then. Volcarona and Relicanth, both very great Pokemon. Again, I'm constantly terrified that I keep missing eggs, and I feel like I have been. It's okay though, because we can just count at the end. But I believe we have 217. That should be the number. Oh, there's a Wobbuffet. I don't think I've ever seen a Wobbuffet here either. That's a new one. I feel like I usually see like Cutiefly and Munna. Earlier there was another Pokemon that... Maractus. I haven't ever seen one right in front of the daycare either. That's interesting. Okay, I'm pretty sure this next one will be shiny. It just has to. No, 220 will be shiny. That's my prediction. Or 222. You know, if I keep saying the next one will be shiny, eventually I'll be right though. One day. Okay. This is it. This is gonna be the shiny. It's just gotta be. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. Plus, like, what? Add on, like, 3, maybe 4 hours from the previous streams. It's just gotta be. It's just gotta be. It's not, but it had to be. Just has to. I know people often shiny hunt for whole days, and even weeks. But this is the longest it's ever taken me. What do you... AO? Yeah. Sadly, it was not. Not this time. But perhaps next time. That's the fun. Is that you never know. Even if it takes years. Hopefully this won't take years. This could be the longest shiny hunt in human history. That is actually interesting. I wonder what the longest time someone streamed a single shiny hunt is. Again, it's probably got to be close to even half a year I could see, but I don't know if it would take over a year. They're not that rare if you're actively trying to get them. Not shiny, friend. I'm afraid you'll end up in the meat grinder like the rest of them. What if Scarlet and Violet gives you gradually increased odds after a certain number of eggs before resetting after you get... That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. I'd honestly like that. Although I was talking about this earlier to nobody. But I've actually heard through the grapevine that they're actually changing how breeding and eggs work in Scarlet and Violet. Which is not great to in my opinion. So but I don't know, maybe they still could do that. I mean, there's probably still a way to get eggs. I don't know, obviously, because it's only through leaks that I've heard it. And the game isn't out yet, so I can't test it myself. But yeah, I don't know. They have been making shinies like way easier to get in every game, so I wouldn't doubt if they did something like that. Because I mean, I guess that would basically just be like chain hunting too, except with eggs. So it would make sense. I didn't know that. GF says it's some kind of picnic. Yeah, that's what I heard. And I don't know if it's a leak or if they showed it in the trailer or what, because I haven't watched the trailers. But yeah, I heard they were doing something with like picnics. I don't know how it works. But yeah, not a fan of that. Isn't Arceus really easy to... Yeah, Arceus is really easy because I don't think you've played it, have you? But in Arceus, you do research tasks, and once you complete like a Pokemon's research task, you unlock the Pokedex entry for it. But that also gives you like way increased odds of finding a shiny version of it. And then I think in an update, a month or so after the game came out, they added like a mechanic where like it's called massive mass outbreaks, where like Pokemon will spawn everywhere. Like one certain type of Pokemon. Oh, you own the game. I didn't know that actually. Or I probably did. You probably told me and I forgot. But yeah, no. Yeah, massive mass outbreaks, like it might just be a post-game thing too, I don't know, but massively increases the chances. I got 2 shinies from that, I'm pretty sure. I got a Cyndaquil and an Apom, I think it was. Yeah, pretty cool. I'll probably, if I ever get the Relicanth. Oh right, the dome rift thingies. No, those are spatial rifts. Massive mass outbreaks are specific, like one time. Like you've probably seen the mass outbreaks, but massive mass outbreaks are like that times 10, basically. But yeah, if I ever get the Relicanth, I probably will shiny hunt. Yeah, the mass outbreaks. Yeah, I'll probably will shiny hunt in Legends Arceus at some point if I get the Relicanth ever. It'd be more interesting to talk about. I could actually commentate about the game because moving around in circles for an hour and a half is not exactly the most interesting thing to play or talk over. But it's fun. What's going back? What is it? Oh, a Maractus again. Blink wants to know your favorite gen. My favorite gen. That's kind of hard. I have a favorite region, but generation, I mean, it's hard to say honestly, because I feel like each generation has its own unique like things that make them stand out to me. But personally, I think Generation 8, because when you account like Generation 8 encompasses well, not Let's Go. Let's Go I think is still 7, but you have Sword and Shield, BDSP, and Legends Arceus. Like all really really great games in my opinion. Oh, region. Okay, region I'm pretty sure is Johto. Purely because of nostalgia. I grew up watching a lot of the Johto anime. Heart Gold was my first Pokemon game. So, lots of Johto love here. Really love Johto. Hellen's probably a close second. Or maybe Unova. But yeah, Johto also has a lot of Pokemon that I like too. Just a lot of classic fellas. Which also, again, that might be nostalgia blindness, but I don't care. I don't care. I think they're awesome. Even Quillfish. Everyone hates Quillfish. I think he's an awesome guy. I'm actually gonna be, I think, streaming for like a playthrough stream game next. I'm gonna do Crystal. I have I've recently discovered a ROM hack of Crystal called Crystal Clear, which I don't know exactly what all it adds, but I think it adds a bunch of new stuff, character customization, and it makes it like somehow open world in some sort of way. I'm not entirely sure how. But yeah, that's really interesting to me. So I'm probably gonna do that for like a stream game next. You just wish Gen 4 was treated much better. Arceus would have really done, excuse me, justice to it if it had the features of a mainline game. Was treated. Arceus would have had justice. What do you mean by that? Like if it had the features of a mainline game? I think it's a great game as it is. I think it does a lot of justice to Gen 4, personally. Even if it doesn't have the mainline features. I do wish Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl had a little more effort put into it, a little more thought. I think it's a little silly that they made it like they made it close to like what did they say? You know, traditional as possible. But they also added a bunch of new stuff, and then also took away stuff from like Platinum, which like I don't know. At least adding Platinum features would have been nice. But I think Legends Arceus itself was a really great love letter to Gen 4. I really like that game. $2.30, I believe. I haven't looked it up. I'll look it up while I'm hatching this egg. I don't have Siri, otherwise I would ask Siri. But I don't like Siri because she always interrupts me. How many Pokemon in Gen 2? Okay, that's not what I wanted to know. Google, how many Pokemons? There's 100 Pokemon in Gen 2. No, shut up. I can't see. I'll just scroll through the list. 251. Okay, so we're not quite there yet. We don't quite have more Relicanth than there were Pokemon in Gen 2, but I have a funny feeling we're going to reach that point before I get the shiny. Truthfully, I might also go into the box real quick and count how many Relicanth I have already, because I have another funny feeling that I've missed a couple. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 full. Then 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Plus 20. No, surprisingly, I was right on the money with that one. This time, for once. Okay. Awesome. Very cool to know that I'm just insane in imagining my own problems. I've also wondered if adding a second Pokemon with Flame Body or Magma Armor would increase the speed at which they hatch. Because like if I put two and like, because then that would I think leave 3 in between each of them. Right? Because I have one here which touches those two, but if I had one here, it would touch those two. I wonder if that would speed it up or if that would only slow me down. I should. By next stream, I'll probably try that. I'll get like a Macargo or something, because Macargo's awesome. that might speed up the hatching process a bit. I'm just not sure. Link Hunter wonders that too. Yeah. Actually, I could probably just see if I have a Macargo already in this game. Actually, Macargo's not in Sword and Shield, is it? Let's see, what do I have? Yeah, I don't think Macargo is in this game. What do you have? Do you have... What's your ability? Flash Fire. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wait, I think you do. I think you have Flame Body. No, that is Steam Engine. I don't think there are too many with that ability either. I don't even know if they're coded in. Oh, maybe Talonflame. Yeah, maybe. I think Talonflame does have it. Charizard doesn't have it. But yeah, I don't know if Talonflame's in the game either. Berserk. Nope. Those are just Yamask. Well, I don't believe I have a second Pokemon with one of those abilities here with me. Oh well. Again, I'll figure it out by next stream. I'll get one of those fellas in here. She says it does. You mean Talonflame is in the game, or that it has flame armor? You know, let me see. Maybe maybe we could take a detour and catch a Talonflame, or if we can, or anything. It has flame body. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I kind of thought it did, but I wasn't sure. Where can I don't know if it's in the game. Yeah. I don't know either. I I want to say it's not. Um, but that's kind of weird, right? Like you'd think they at least have all the Pokemon from the previous generation. But I don't even know if the starters of Gen 7 are in this game. Actually, no, yeah, they are. I'm pretty sure I have a Primarina in the box right now. Did that add to the counter? It did. Okay, good. I got two. Yeah, if you notice, Relicanth. This is something I didn't notice until I started hatching them. But Relicanth looks different depending on gender. The little its little tusks next to the side of its mouth are longer if it's a dude, I believe, and shorter if it's a female. Which is very interesting to me. See, this one's a guy. I never noticed that. There's probably like a bunch of Pokemon that have different gender differences that I just do not know because I've never really paid that close attention. You did know that. Well, I didn't. I think it's a fun fact that I am the only one to have ever learned. I learned it first. Two, three, four. Fire Mew gets carpal tunnel syndrome from circling in Pokemon's sword for X hours. Yeah, I probably will. No, if anything, I would have gotten that from doing it in Sun and Moon. that Tauros trick probably destroyed my thumb. Not only that, but it actually did destroy my circle pad for my 3DS. I had to switch to my backup after that. That was a very sad day. Yeah, big rip. At least I did have the backup. If I didn't, I don't know what I would have done. Just need to hack your 3DS. Yeah, I heard that was really easy to do. I've never done it personally, but I heard through the grapevine that it was pretty easy. I think I want to get a new 3DS, like a new Nintendo 3DS, because I just have the XL, like the base model 3DS XL. I want to get the new Nintendo 3DS XL, and I'll probably use that as like my main one, and I may or may not hack it. Who knows? We'll see if I could figure that out. Yeah, damn indeed. I can't even play Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on this thing. It's that old. You have a new 3DS with Xenoblade 3D. I think that's very, very poggers. I think actually, isn't Xenoblade 3D really expensive nowadays? Putting that Shulk Amiibo to good. I don't even have a Shulk Amiibo either. I need to get it. I need to. I really need the Shulk Amiibo. I need it bad. But yeah, I think Xenoblade 3D is really expensive. I feel like I went to a retro game store, not specifically retro, but an old game store recently, and I think Xenoblade 3D was like super expensive. I know all the Pokemon games on display were like over $100. I think Black and White were like 500 or something. It's crazy. Yeah, definitely check everything I say because sometimes I pull numbers out of my ass. But I'm pretty confident that the Pokemon games were indeed very expensive. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. Sometimes I wish they had a setting that let you just like lock a Pokemon in the daycare. Because I've had many occasions where I accidentally pull out my Ditto, and I have to go back in and then put it back in there. It's annoying. Seems like it's still very affordable. Most sales of it have around $20. Factory sealed is 50. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good then, actually. I should probably get my hands on it at some point, honestly. Just to add it to the Xenoblade collection. I know, one day I'm gonna own like every copy of X that I can. That would be fun. But I'll own like 50 copies of Xenoblade X. What is... There's a funky little thing at the bottom of my screen. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the concurrent viewers. Okay, that's weird. Alright. Alright, well, we're getting close to 251. Physical copy of Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure around 200. Wow. Good thing I got that digitally before they nuked the shop. Cause man, I wouldn't spend $200 for that. I'm sorry, but I would not. I don't know that I'd spend $200 for mini games, honestly. Just for reference for you guys, Magikarp and Yamask both took me around 150 eggs. So, I'm almost double of what it used to take me. The cool stuff Sega makes when they remember, when they have more to offer than Sonic and Yakuza. So true, probably. I wouldn't know. I only ever play Sonic. I do need to play Yakuza, though. Oh, dang. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played a Sega game other than Sonic, honestly. Which I know is very cringe. No, 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 no. No, no. They made a... What's it called? Valkyria Chronicles. I played that, at least. I never beat it. But I played it. So no. I lied. I told a fib. I'm sorry. I've also played Comic Zone. That was on the Sonic Mega Collection Plus, I think. So I'm just a huge liar. But yeah, I think that's about it. There's no need to scream. What is it? You shout in all caps, you're gonna scare away the shiny Relicanth. That's how it works. Girl beat Valkyria Chronicles. It's bomb. Yeah, I really enjoyed... I played 4, by the way, for the record. It was fun. I'm just not a huge fan of the gameplay. It's fine. I really need to get back to it, though. I think I could beat it nowadays. You're getting your ass beat by Silvara? Is that why you didn't beat... No, I played 4. I don't know what that is. I actually only stopped because I got kind of burnt out because I played a bunch in a row, I think. And then I got to a certain mission, which I'm not going to say because it's not really a spoiler, but since you haven't played it, I won't say, but I eventually just stopped. Yeah, I should have specified that it was 4. But yeah, it was a good game. Good game. Good characters, too. I do also want to play 1. Perhaps that could even be a... I don't know. I was going to say that could be a good stream game, but I also don't know because I don't know how I would exactly feel about playing a game with a bunch of dialogue. I don't know. The 1 does have a brutal difficulty spike somewhere in the early middle. Uh-oh. Don't say that. I'm terrible at video games. I don't like difficulty spikes. Ooh, the stream is lagging. But it's fine, I think, now. Come on, Relicanth. You can give birth to a single shiny, surely. Surely. Hope you like getting literally steamrolled by giant tanks. I can't say it's one of my favorite pastimes. You know, I probably will get back to that. I've been kind of wanting to playing Valkyria Chronicles 4. Although at this point, I wonder if I should like restart because I remember almost nothing about it. I remember playing a mission and just watching like a 7 hour long compilation of some YouTubers playing through Pokemon Red. That's my biggest memory of it. Actually, I lied. I see some listing for Rhythm Thief at 600? Oh no. Wow. This is why piracy is morally correct, kids. Goodness gracious. I don't even think Xenosaga Episode 3 gets that high. Although I might be wrong about that one. You know what? It probably does in some circles. 300's probably the low ball for it. Another regular Relicanth. See, but that's okay, because Relicanth's awesome. So I always love seeing him. Even if he's not shiny. Gotta love Relicanth. Yeah, I didn't know if that game was always that rare because they printed so few copies. Huh. I guess that makes sense. Or do you mean Rhythm Thief, or no? You probably mean Xenosaga, because Rhythm Thief was also digital. Or maybe you do mean Rhythm Thief, or maybe it's both. Oh yeah, you are talking about Rhythm Thief. Okay, oh, okay. We had to get in touch with other GameStops in the region to just get my one copy. Yikes. I think I had a kind of similar experience with what was it? Was it Fate Extella Link, I think it was. I had to go to like 2 different GameStops just to find it because they didn't have any copies of it, at least on Switch. Uh, you know, GameStops out in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere, I guess don't like to stock niche Japanese games all that much. The most marketing they did for it was a couple of trailers and a musical by Random Encounters on YouTube. Really? I guess the YouTube promotion is interesting. But that is very unfortunate. It got more than Gravity Rush ever did, though. Yeah, I will certainly play Rhythm Thief someday. I don't know when, because I have a very hard time getting to games. I have a huge backlog. Send it to you later. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I will watch that. Your Gravity Rush is treated like garbage. Yeah. It, It's treated like absolute garbage. They hardly marketed it at all. Um, and they shut down the online features of Gravity Rush 2 after like only a year, I think. Nothing gets as scummy as GameStop inflating the prices on Xenoblade 1. Yikes. Yeah, that sucks. GameStop, kind of cringe. Although they give me $5 off a gift card each month, so that's kind of cool. That's cool. You remember when GameStop used to have that weird rabbit mascot thing? Now, those were the golden days, let me tell you. Walking into GameStop, seeing that little critter collecting coins. Classic GameStop experience. Okay. His name was Buck. I didn't know he had a name. Interesting. That's an interesting name for a little rabbit character. Okay, now this is the 251st one. We now have just as many as there were Pokemon in Gen 2. Oh boy. Well, gotta keep on the grind, I guess. And the longer this goes, the more footage I'm just gonna have to sift through when editing the shiny vlog highlight thing, whatever I'm gonna do. So at this point, it's rubbing it in my face. I'm gonna have to watch through like hours of footage for that. That's gonna be fun. And we've officially hit the 2 hour mark as well. Might go just a little longer, because why not? But I will probably be ending soon-ish. Because I'm also kind of hungry. Wow, look at that. Another regular Relicanth. And he's just as awesome as the 252nd one. Okay, come on. Come on. Have I not suffered long enough? Just give me the shiny. That's fine. You know, that's fine. Going into that, I really did think it would take just about as long as the Magikarp and Yamask did. I mean, I shiny hunted for like 2 hours or something, and I got a shiny Magikarp, and then it was another like 2 hours the same day to get the shiny Yamask. But here it's been I think again I think this is the fourth session, and I think I did like one or 1:30, like 1 hour 30 minutes for those. So I don't know, but it's definitely taken quite a bit longer than it did for those first two. But I guess that's how they get you hooked. They, you get it easy the first couple times, and then you really gotta work for it. And I certainly am working for it. I am gonna have calves of steel from riding this bike. Okay. I want to look, how many do I have in this box currently? There's still quite a bit more. 14 more slots. I might fill up the rest of this box and then call it quits for the night. Just so I can have an even number of boxes filled. I mean, that's what I've done for the last few, so why stop now? $256. It won't take that much longer, though, I don't think, to fill up those two boxes. For those last two slots, lines, rows, whatever. Yeah. I'm... That took place under... Oh. Apparently a higher up at GameStop didn't like Buck because his intro video goes about his backstory involving his loss of fame and being associated with some morally dark services that took place under a bridge. What? Excuse me? Okay. Bucklore goes hard, I guess. Reggie was the president of GameStop for a while there, wasn't he? He should have brought Buck back. Could have called it the Buck Sweep, and it would have got 1 million more billion likes on Twitter.com. Oops. I like to try and talk to the daycare lady exactly as head-on as I can, because it annoys me if she's not looking straight ahead. And also, it makes it a tad bit harder to see when she's crossing her arms, but not too bad. So that's why he's gone from the public scenes, but apparently he can still be seen at some EB game stores in Canada. Huh. I guess I know where we're going, huh? You want to take a road trip to Canada and meet Buck, the legend? I think we can do it. Okay. I think. Alright. I don't know why I did it that way. In case you haven't noticed or realized, well, I guess I can't exactly explain it now that the egg is hatching. But if you look closely at the fog in the background, you can see that it's not actually there. It's there's a big ring around the player where the fog just orbits you, and you can see it very clearly when you're going in circles like this. So I hope if you haven't noticed that yet, that I just ruined the game for you. You're welcome. It's a very, very interesting effect. Reggie was on the board of directors for GameStop, but eventually left because he was being excluded from strategy meetings and general discussion making by GameStop company leaders. Why? Why would they do that? According to Game Rant. That's wild if true. You have like one of the biggest faces in the industry and you won't even include him in meetings? Okay. That's a little silly. You make a lot of strange decisions there, GameStop. Okay, let's check again. Where are we? So do 2 more. And then we have to fill up 6. One. Yeah. When I did the Yamask, I was literally done for the session. I wasn't gonna hatch any more eggs that session. I was just gonna go to bed and wait for the next day to do it again. And literally the very last egg I hatched was the shiny. And that was such a hype moment, and I hate that it happened when it did. With because I just recorded it with my phone facing at the camera. Because it was a spur of the moment. I was like, I want to do this. This will be fun. And yeah, I hate that something so hype happened in such a crummy video, basically. But it'll definitely happen again this time. Like, we have So there's 6 slots left. We'll hatch one fella and then that'll be we'll take our last batch for the night. Oops. Unlimited egg works. I am the egg of my Relicanth. I could make maybe I will make a full speech, unlimited egg work speech. That actually sounds kind of fun. I might do that. Okie dokie. You know, where are the Pokemon even getting all this nutrients? I mean, okay, well, by the way, this is the last batch. There are 5 slots left. 5 eggs here. Where are the Pokemon getting all this nutrients? You know, you gotta have nutrients to produce more cells and more life. I'm kind of concerned. Does the daycare just shovel food? Do they just have an infinite amount of food to feed all these guys? Gilgamesh, except he exclusively shoots Relicanths. You give me ideas here. Good ideas I might have to steal and put in a thumbnail someday. That sounds fun. Relicanth. Noivern. I'm waiting for the day where I accidentally run into a wild Pokemon and it happens to be a shiny before I get the shiny egg. It might just happen one day. Okay, 3 more. What's it gonna be? A Relicanth. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. I almost ran into the Beware. Okay. Okay, I'm almost certain now that I've missed a few counters. Because if I only have 2 more. And that would be 268. I'm pretty sure it should add up to 260. Or yeah, 270. So I probably missed a couple. Wish we had the Gen 4 bike theme to keep the dream alive during this. Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't even register that. But this game doesn't have a bike theme, huh? It's just the wild area theme. Yeah, wow. I have considered, because I think you can, I mean, I guess I don't know, but you might be able to turn off like the background music in this game. I think you can. I know you can in BDSP, but I think if you could turn off the background theme, I could probably play like music in the background, my own music. If I could set that up, I could probably do like the bike theme there. Okay, I think this is the last one. So, what do we got? Last hatch. Yeah, that's about what I figured. Well, we'll get him next time. We'll get him next time. Gee willikers. No. Unfortunately, it has happened. How many boxes have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, I was off by 2 as I figured. Not a single one? Nope. Not a single one. Not in 270 eggs so far. We have not got a single shiny. Again, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Like half the, it took half the Yamask and half the Magikarp. But Relicanth just wants to be difficult, I guess. This one's not a part of it, he's different. Man. Well, hopefully maybe we can get it under 300. Probably not. But yeah, thank you, PT and Blank. Thank you guys for showing up to the stream. That means a lot. But for now, I'm gonna go wallow in my defeat. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.